singing out their songs. Tune in, realize nothing's wrong. When you come to lose the anchor and dance the night away. Roots and built up tensions. Let it carry you away and dissolve into the form of things near, of things gone, to remind our restless souls of the beauty of being here at all. Let it carry you. Let it carry you. Let it carry your way. Let it carry you. Let it carry you. Let it carry your way. Let it carry you. Let it carry you. Let it carry your way. Let it carry you. Let it carry your way down.
My name is Fatima Osman. I'm a technical standards engineer. I graduated in June 2009 from Victoria University with a bachelor's degrees in electrical and electronics engineering. I was actually very excited and proud because my dad attended my graduation. He was standing on his seat the whole time so he could see me walk up to the stage. And when I did receive my degree and I caught up with him, he said one thing to me which I can't forget. He said, "You've done it, you're an engineer." That's probably one of my proudest moments.
My name's Vincent Shin and I'm a school lawyer. I completed a Bachelor of Laws degree from Victoria University in 2013.
I'm Christian Williams. I'm a teacher at St Michael's Primary in Ashburton. I graduated from VU in 2008 with a Bachelor of Education.
I came into industry very excited, but at the same time I realised I still had quite a lot of learning ahead of me.
Straight out of uni, I just wanted to be the best teacher in the world. And as soon as I got in the classroom, I was like, wow, I got a long way to go.
After I finished my law degree, it took me 6 months to finally land my first job as a lawyer. It was difficult, but I never gave up. Staying in contact with all my fellow graduates, contacting my lecturers to see what opportunities were available.
When I was at VU, I just had a really great network of mentors and friends that were there to support me, and when I was in the workplace, I could still call them and email them and ask them for advice. And it's been great to have that support in your corner for your career, to know that you can always come back.
I encourage everyone to stay connected with the alumni family. It's a nice feeling to be a part of something bigger.
It's also good to give back to the university and other students.
I like to give back to my uni, and the way I feel like I'm doing that is getting to volunteers that are current VU law students, which gives them a real foot in the door.
So after completing my degree, I joined the career mentoring program, where I was now a mentor. Then I got onto the electrical and electronics engineering course committee, which I'm still part of, and I'm also a sessional staff member.
I had a few lecturers that made a really big impact on me personally and professionally, so I've just stayed in touch with them, and these days you've got no excuse with LinkedIn and Facebook and social. It's pretty easy to stay connected.
On LinkedIn, I'm part of the VU alumni group, and I just use that as a method to stay up to date with events and activities that are currently happening with the university.
I think it's really valuable and important to stay in touch with your uni and the alumni and the staff. That's where I believe the opportunities arise when you're looking for a new job, when you're looking for your first job. Being connected with your fellow students and fellow alumni opens the doors.
I definitely recommend for students to stay in contact with the university. It's a place that helps you develop to become the person in the profession that you are in.
Whatever you end up doing, just trying to be the best you can be, and you've got to ask for help. There's so many people out there that know a lot more than you. Don't be afraid to ask, because that's what it takes. So the people sitting around you, if you're there for them, they'll be there for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I request your silence so that graduates can be briefed on what they need to do today. Welcome and congratulations. For more than 100 years, VU has created opportunities for students in the west of Melbourne and beyond, because we believe that everyone has the potential to find their own version of victory when they're empowered with knowledge, skills and confidence. Victory is about having a goal and pursuing it despite obstacles. We believe that with time and determination, you can achieve what you set out to do, just as you are all demonstrating today. I'd now like to run through what you need to know for the ceremony. Please check that your name matches the sticker that is on your chair. Please raise your hand if it is incorrect and an usher will come over and see you. Official proceedings begin with the arrival of the university procession, followed by the national anthem. Please stand and remember to remove your cap when the anthem is played. You can put it back on after the anthem finishes. Following this, there will be several speeches. Next, it is your turn to take the stage. An usher will collect you when it is time to receive your award. Please remain seated until you have been escorted to the side of the stage. Please do not bring anything with you. Once you have reached the side of the stage, we will check your regalia and ensure that you are looking your best. You will then be handed a cue card. Your cue card will have your name printed on it. Please check this information with our staff and ensure that it is correct, and keep your cue card on you at all times. Once you get to the top of the stage, please hand your cue card to the stage marshal. The stage marshal will then direct you to move to the mark line, where you will await your name to be announced. As soon as your name has been called, doff your cap to the presiding officer standing in the centre of the stage and walk towards them. Receive your certificate tube and smile for the official photographer seated in the front row. Walk down the stairs and return to your seat. Please remain in your seat until the ceremony ends. At the conclusion of the ceremony, please stand for the university procession to leave the auditorium. Ushers will then guide graduates to follow. Guests need to remain in their seats until the procession and the graduates have departed. A reminder that all graduation gowns must be returned to where you collected them from, no later than an hour after the conclusion of the ceremony. Upon returning your gown, you will be handed your certificate for the exchange of the certificate tube. The certificate tube on stage is for ceremonial purposes only. Please remember, before we commence, can you all ensure mobile phones are turned to silent until the conclusion of the graduation ceremony. Guests are more than welcome to take photographs, however, please remain in your seats. Once again, congratulations on your great achievement. Today we welcome you to our VU alumni family, one full of graduates who have gone on to transform industries, lives and communities.
Systematically, I see the problem grow. I try to fake the reason, try to let it go. Hopefully, I close
Graduands and guests, I now invite you to stand for the arrival of the university procession.
Please be seated. Chancellor, University Council, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, senior officers, academic and professional staff, graduands, family and friends. It is with pleasure that I welcome you to Victoria University's graduation ceremony for the College of Business. My name is Susan Young and I'm the Dean of Students at Victoria University and your MC for today. On behalf of my fellow Victoria University staff, I extend a warm welcome and congratulate all graduands on their achievements today. As a mark of respect to Australia's Indigenous people, we acknowledge the ancestors, elders and families of the Boonwurrung and the Woiwurrung of the Kulin, who are the traditional owners of the university land. As we share our own knowledge practices within the university, may we pay respect to the deep knowledge embedded within the Aboriginal community and their ownership of country. We acknowledge that the land on which we meet is a place of age-old ceremonies of celebration, initiation and renewal, and that the Kulin people's living culture has a unique role in the life of this region. I would now like to invite Chancellor Mr. George Pappas, AO, to speak. Thank you, George.
Thank you, Susan. Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, senior officers, academic and professional staff, graduands, families and friends, welcome. And a special welcome to our graduates. Today, all of our attention is on you. And don't shy away from that attention. It's important that you celebrate your achievements and the important milestones in your lives, because those moments disappear too quickly. It's also important that on days like today, you take the time to reflect. Reflect on what you've done, what you've overcome, and how far you've travelled. You may be pleasantly surprised that you've exceeded your expectations and those of others. Your success in completing your course is one of the many successes that you will enjoy in life. Be proud of what you've achieved. I also have no doubt that your parents, your families, your friends, and all the staff who've been a part of your time with us are equally delighted with your success. Know that you are graduating from a university that is ranked in the top 2% of the universities of the world. In September of this year, it was announced that Victoria University had been ranked in the top 400 universities in the world by the prestigious Times Higher Education World Rankings. That's a great achievement for VU, and I think it deserves a round of applause. This week's graduation ceremonies are not just important for you, they mark an historic occasion for Victoria University. These are our first graduation ceremonies to be held in December, and we've decided to stage December graduation ceremonies so that you have the opportunity to graduate in the year that you finish your study. In this way, you will go out into the world with a greater sense of accomplishment and pride. You're now part of our history, and for that reason, I want to take just a few minutes to remind you about your university, so that you can also take pride in being part of our extended community. Victoria University is a young university, but our institution has a long history that extends back to 1916. That was when Footscray Technical School was founded. And so, in 2016, we've celebrated our centenary. I hope that you've participated in at least some of the celebrations. Our long-standing partners, the Western Bulldogs Football Club, certainly added to the celebrations by winning the much-coveted AFL Premiership for the first time since 1954. The Bulldogs also won the VFL Premiership and the AFL Women's Exhibition match. And these were not just important for the club, they are uplifting for the west of Melbourne and for Victoria University, as our multifaceted partnership has been the subject of much media coverage. Just as in 1916, the Footscray Technical School stated that it provided the door of opportunity to its students, today we're proud to call ourselves the University of Opportunity and Success. You will know, because they're all sitting around you, that VU welcomes students from diverse countries, diverse cultures, diverse educational backgrounds to continue their education. Age is also no barrier. We hope that you've enjoyed the benefits of that diversity, the richness and the learning that comes from being part of such a diverse community, because it helps you to understand more about the world around you. The university experience that you've enjoyed is an exciting and intellectually stimulating experience, but I know it can also be challenging, because you have to absorb so much new information and juggle your university commitments with the demands of your personal life. I hope VU has proved to be a university that is supportive of your individual needs. The university is always exploring ways to continue to improve our services by tailoring the support that we provide to students so that every student's unique requirements are satisfied. We hope that this initiative will allow us to meet your needs and to continue to build our reputation as the University of Opportunity and Success. We also work hard to equip our students to make a contribution in the real world. We strive to provide you with the knowledge and skills to help you excel in your chosen career. And we want you to be leaders, not followers, innovators, not bound by tradition. For this reason, in 2016, we took on board an entrepreneur in residence. In fact, we have 3 entrepreneurs in residence, and they are helping us nurture you, our students, as emerging entrepreneurs. And as this program develops, it will provide an opportunity to stretch our students, encouraging them to think in new ways. Already, we've sent students overseas to attend the prestigious European Innovation Academy in France, so that they might take their startup ideas from a concept to a potential business in 15 days. And as graduates from the College of Business, you've had the advantage of becoming part of our extensive network of local and international partnerships. You've learned from top scholars, and you've studied an industry-relevant curriculum. And in an increasingly global world, you've had the capacity to grow your network by studying with students from China, from Africa, from India, from Europe, from South America, and many other parts of the world. Students such as Pakistani-born Kashif Boons, who studied in the College of Business, as a graduate of the College of Business, and who was recently recognised for his contribution to the state of Victoria by being named the International Alumnus of the Year at the 2016 Victorian International Education Awards. Students like Kashif are your peers, so don't be surprised when your efforts and your work are similarly rewarded and recognised. Push yourselves beyond what you think you can achieve, because your commitment will help you achieve some incredible goals. Today, about 150 of you will graduate at this ceremony, and I encourage those of you who are graduating to remain connected to the VU community as a member of the Alumni Association in order to continue to build your personal and professional networks. I have no doubt that you will be wonderful ambassadors for Victoria University. So congratulations once again. And to the family and friends with us, can I remind all of you that this is a celebration, and we encourage you to celebrate as loudly and as cheerfully as possible. And I do want to hear you clapping and cheering when the graduates come up on stage to receive their awards. Now, can I ask all the graduates to please stand? Thank you. Because you're all keen students of the English language, you've noticed that I've been calling you graduands rather than graduates, and that's because you haven't graduated just yet, but you're about to. You're about to be turned from graduands to graduates. And to do this, I call upon the chair of the academic board, Ms. Deborah Tyler, to present the authorised record of all conferred graduates for this ceremony and those in absentia. Thank you, Ms. Tyler. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Victoria University, I admit the duly authorised graduates to the appropriate rewards and to all the rights and all of the privileges of those awards. Congratulations. Now, graduates. Remain standing. Turn round. Please turn round. Face your friends, family, all those supporters who've come here to celebrate with... Hang on. Not just... No. It's the graduates' turn to thank you. Graduates, please give your family, your friends and supporters a loud round of applause to say thank you. Thank you for all the help they have given you to get here. And now would you all please resume your seats.
Thank you, Chancellor. I now call upon the Dean of the College of Business, Professor Colin Clark.
Chancellor, I'm honoured to present graduates from the College of Business. The following graduates have been awarded the Bachelor of Business. The specialisations that they have undertaken will be displayed on the screen, respectively. Shawwa Ahmed. Jamil Ahmed. Matthew James Allenby. Sudikshia Barawal. Jung Bikram Bist. T. Chui Bui. Monica Kakarovsky. Oslam Kakar. Mei Chung. Chi Wei Ching. Chen Yu Zhao. Chen Ruo Ying. Si Tong Chen. Chi Chen. Nguyen Tuong Van Dang. Muhammad Daniel. Matthew D. Matisse. Janan Deng. Harminder Singh Dillon. Hung Tui Din Vu. Bagver Dosanjh. Muhammad Akil Faisal Muhammad. Chathura Fernando. Michelle Fisher. Gasimran Gabba. Angie Gerges. Zohaib Gilani. Kamala Gurung. Zachariah Hablas. Umair Hashmi. Mahmoud Howley. Evan Hermes.
You're not clapping loud enough. Okay? This is a celebration. A lot of you sitting there will include your hand. You're not underestimating achievement. Everybody is living in the room today. Please, please, celebrate. Go on. Right, have a real go. If you don't clap and cheer loudly enough, you don't get invited back.
Hu Jingyuan. Sarah Ilyas. Saad Imtiaz. Jawad Jawad. Mary Stacey G. Ruth. Rajesh Khadka. Khan Hamad. Vivek Kunwar. Nathan Luke Lamakia. Florence Hui Mio Lau. Thomas James Lazaridis. James Le. Cook Hee Lee. Li Ming Hui. Li Jian Yu. Willis Lee. Lim Chu Teng. Liu Lian. Lina Lestari Lomu. Ma Shao. Mahajan Jitendra. Asvini Mahaswaran. Chuol Bol Maker. Moon Ali Mazar. Deborah Mendiola. Fahim Minhas. Mohammed Rizkan. Donna Arunika. Tanya Monga. Abdul Hamid Murad. Dositu Musa. Kartika Naker. T. Tuyet Nung No. Nguyen Hong Chuang No. Kim Koi Nguyen. Shafi Un Nisa. Kwang Chol Obak. Sarah Ottman. Sean Marlon Palapane. Jyoti Pandey. Tejwazi Pandey. Manva Singh Pangli. Rajsin Vijaysin Parmar. Shasank Kamachaya. Xiaoran Li. Benjamin Lee Patiris. Daniel Parvin. Nguyen Khan Win Fan. Anakrit Puri. Alexandra Philippa Putnins. Jiao Lin Chu. Jessica Rhoda. Catalina Rodriguez Pinola. Justine Joe Rogi. Ali Sarban. Mohammed Saqib. Nikita Shakia. Sham Si Min Shermain. Soran Sharma. Shen Li Ting. Marisha Shrestha. Shashan Silva. Inderjit Singh. Gurpreet Sogi. Lee Hayden James Southern. Springer Mia Francois. Fahan Ali Sultan. Mazida Sultana. Thai Man Kit. David George Talbot. Rajan Tamrika. Tai Hui Ni Feni. Subhadra Thapa. Suhadev Thapa. Trung Nia Tran. Kathleen Tao Trung Tran. Aruna V. Apadu. Ying Wang. Xiao Xian Wang. Wang Hao Kai. Wu Chong. Wenting Wu. Minju Yang. Yi Jinglin. Jia Li Zheng. Zhang Dan Yang. Umi Asaya Zul Mutmei Ina. Chan Suit Yen. Pui Yi Michelle Chung. Fu Siu Ni. Gan Chuan Yao. Ko Hao Feng. Shaman Shu Juen Li. Lo Boon Ming. Lo Wei Kit. Zhang Qin. Po Ching Win Melissa. Sai Vivishini Salvaraja. Samantha K. Smalley. Julie Tao Tan T. Tran. Yuan Ning Jiang. Avinash Anil Raju. Ahmad Yusuf. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the College of Business. I'm now honoured to present graduates from the College of Arts. The following graduate has been awarded the Bachelor of Communication, Talia Jane Gallia. The following graduate has been awarded the Bachelor of Interactive Media, Michael Adam Guida. The following graduate has been awarded the Bachelor of Psychological Studies, Renee Xavier Luke McGall. The following graduates have been awarded the Bachelor of Social Work, Magda Isabel Jewell. Sainab Abdi Sheikh. The following graduates have been awarded the Bachelor of International Studies, Bachelor of Business. Catherine McWhirter. The following graduate has been awarded the Bachelor of Psychological Studies, Bachelor of Business. Jesse Thomas Mitniz. The following graduate has been awarded the Bachelor of Social Work Honours. Rebecca Ann Diss. The following graduates have been awarded the Master of Counselling. Alicia Louise Hodgson. Tigist Kebede. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the College of Arts. I'm now honoured to present the graduates from the College of Education. The following graduates have been awarded the Bachelor of Education. Zolfa Borizk. Aneta Carolo. Caroline Rodriguez. The following graduates have been awarded the Graduate Diploma in Secondary Education. James Lachlan Shannon. Katerina Klimovsky. Muhammad Abdul. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the College of Education. I now call upon the Pro-Vice-Chancellor Research and Research Training, Professor Warren Payne, to present the doctoral candidates.
Chancellor, professional doctoral degrees are conferred on those who have undertaken a combination of advanced coursework and original research resulting in a significant contribution to knowledge in the relevant professional field. The work generally includes a critical review of the literature, a systematic form of inquiry, and the preparation of a thesis reporting the outcomes of the research. Chancellor, I present to you Hariardi, who by reason of a thesis entitled Volatility of Returns, Trading Volume and the Impact of Macroeconomic Announcements, High-Frequency Evidence from the Indonesian Stock Market, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Business Administration. The research examined the informational efficiency of the Indonesian stock market by using high-frequency market data to evaluate the impact of scheduled macroeconomic announcements on the volatility of returns and the relationship between trading volume and volatility around the 2008 financial crisis. It has made a significant contribution to the understanding of the informational efficiency of emerging stock markets. Hariardi's principal supervisor was Professor Terence Hallahan, and his associate supervisor was Dr. Hassan Teha. Chancellor, Dr. Hariardi Hariardi. Chancellor, Doctor of Philosophy degrees are conferred on those who have completed a major program of original research resulting in a significant new contribution to knowledge in that relevant field. The work generally includes a critical review of the literature, a systematic form of inquiry, and the preparation of a substantial thesis reporting the outcomes of the research. Chancellor, I present to you Irindani Malwa Welta Sasam, who by reason of a thesis entitled The Role of Management Accounting in Responding to Environmental Management Issues in Listed Companies, a survey in the Sri Lankan context, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. This research investigated management accounting practices of Sri Lankan listed companies and their contribution in managing environmental costs. In taking environmental management measures, their major concerns were to comply with the legislation and the standards rather than managing associated costs. These findings assist companies in developing appropriate management accounting systems that are better capable of managing environmental costs. Indrani's principal supervisor was Dr. Gunaratna Wickramasinghe, and her associate supervisor was Dr. Jace Naidu. Chancellor, Dr. Indrani Mawela Witarwasan. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of doctoral candidates. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Peter Dawkins.
Chancellor, I am now honoured to present the award of Companion of the University. Victoria University is proud to honour Ms Kate Roffey. For her exceptional service to the university and to the broader community in providing thought leadership while Chief Executive Officer of the Committee for Melbourne, including assisting with the delivery of 4 important economic conferences and for working with the Vice-Chancellor to establish the West of Melbourne Economic Development Alliance. Ms Roffey is currently the Director, City Economy, Innovation and Livability for Wyndham City Council, in that very fast-growing region in the outer west of Melbourne, from which many of our students come and from which we expect many, many more in the future. She previously served as the Chief Executive Officer of the Committee for Melbourne from June 2012 until the end of 2015. Prior to that, she held an executive position at Tennis Australia as Manager of the Melbourne Park Redevelopment, where she played a leadership role in developing the master plan for the site. Beginning her career as a biomechanist at the Australian Institute of Sport, Ms Roffey also studied sports psychology. She's a graduate member of the Australian Institute of Company Directors and is currently the chair of the Victorian Regional Channels Authority, a director on the Melbourne Football Club, Berry Street and Melbourne University Sport Boards, is a founding member of the Australian chapter of the International Women's Forum and is an ambassador for the Skin and Cancer Foundation. As Chief Executive Officer of the Committee for Melbourne, Ms Roffey worked collaboratively with myself and the Editor-in-Chief of The Age newspaper to deliver 4 major conferences on issues of importance to the prosperity of the state of Victoria. Melbourne 2050, how will we cope with 8 million people? Sport in Victoria, who's really winning? Victoria in the Asian century, and Victoria at the crossroads. Ms Roffey also worked with myself and other colleagues at the university and stakeholders across the west of Melbourne in an interim leadership role to establish the West of Melbourne Economic Development Alliance, and was a significant contributor to its establishment. To publicly recognise her exceptional service to Victoria University and the broader community, I present to you, Chancellor, for conferral of the Companion of the University, Ms Kate Roffey.
Thank you. In addition to being very honoured and privileged to accept such an award, I also have the opportunity to be our occasional speaker for today and recognise the outstanding success of those who have just graduated to date. Firstly, I would like to thank George Pappas personally. George was my chair when I was the CEO of the Committee for Melbourne. And George has been a very good friend and constant guide and mentor for me through my time as the CEO of the Committee for Melbourne and also during his time as Chancellor of Victoria University. And to my very good friend Peter Dawkins, who I've spent many hours in his office having cups of tea and coffee and strategising and discussing what we can do in the West in general and what Victoria can do in the West. Thank you, it's been a great pleasure. I am very honoured and proud to accept this award, or chuffed or stoked, as we would say, for you young graduates. It is very important, not just for me to forever be recognised as a part of Victoria University in the same way that you as graduates are now recognised as part of Victoria University. George said in his speech at the start of the ceremony just how far Victoria University has come. It hasn't been easy, and I live and work in the West, and it sometimes is not easy out here. We don't often find the resources flow as freely into a university like Victoria University that's in its growing phase as it does at somewhere like Melbourne University or one of the much bigger research facilities. But by making, I think, some very strategic and sometimes very difficult calls, the Academic Board and the Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor have really pushed Victoria University to a new level, certainly in the years I've been working with them. And it was mentioned earlier just how important Victoria University is to the West. It really plays a very pivotal role in the growth and development of our community. As Peter mentioned, I do sit on the board of the Melbourne Football Club, but the Bulldogs we've seen out here from their success in the grand final this year, just how much difference a good, strong, well-recognised institution can make to a community, and Victoria University is one of those institutions. But as George said, today is all about you as graduates of the university. It is a really, really important time in your life, and it is something you should be incredibly proud of and very honoured to receive that degree today. I was out the back waiting to come out here in the procession, and I thought back to my first graduation from sports science at the University of Canberra. It was about 25 years ago. My parents were there then, they're here again today. And I thought about what had happened in those 25 years. Peter touched on some of those things as he spoke. I have a number of degrees that I actually don't really use much anymore, to be honest. In my course of the last 25 years, I've done things like driven dog sleds in Lapland, in Sweden. I've taught horse riding in New York. I've secured $1 billion out of the state government to upgrade the tennis centre. I've spent time with the Yankees and the Mets and Manchester United and the Miami Dolphins, looking at how they run their sport programs. I've done some magnificent things at the Committee for Melbourne, as a spokesperson for the greater development of this fabulous city in which we live. And I now work down at Wyndham, where I'm responsible for trying to plan and develop the growth of that area, the fastest growing area in Australia, and trying to get some strategic backing to what's happening down there. And that's my career over the last 25 years. It's still going now. And if you had have asked me 25 years ago what would I be doing today, I certainly wouldn't have said I'm a city planner or a strategist. I certainly wouldn't have said I'm going to be standing up here accepting such a prestigious award from such a fabulous university, because I had no plans when I started my career. And I just saw a door that would open and an opportunity that looked good, and I'd say I'm going to walk through that door and see what happens. And that's where every one of you who have graduated today are right now. That door is just about to open, many doors are just about to open, and you're going to embark on the most exciting phase of your life, your career. It is a very, very exciting time. Don't panic. Everybody says, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to be in 25 years' time? I can tell you, if you wrote it down on a piece of paper today and picked it up in 25 years, it will be something completely different. I would bet my bottom dollar that there would be 2 of you who've graduated today who will get it right, because it's such an exciting world, it's such an exciting time to be a young person now. So much opportunity, so much is changing out there. We talk about the fact that you will work in jobs we've never even thought of yet. It's a very exciting time. This is your first step along that really exciting pathway. Some of you are young, just finished school, come to university, just finished your first degree. Some of you, I particularly enjoyed the cheer out there that said, "Go Dad." I love that fact that we have parents who are graduating as well. This is a new fork in your road, and it's a great opportunity for you to go on and do whatever you want. Don't panic if you change course in 10 years or 5 years. Don't panic if you go and study something else. Doesn't matter. It's up to you to do what you want with your studies now. It is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And if that's one piece of advice I can give to any young person I mentor, that is it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I've been working for 25 years. I've probably got another 25 to work. So there's a long time and there's a lot to do in that space. Be really, really chuffed with yourselves today. It's a great achievement. Be really proud that you're a part of Victoria University, and you will always have an association with Victoria University as a graduate, and just as I'm very proud to have an association always with Victoria University as a companion. Thank you, and enjoy your day, enjoy your careers.
Thank you and congratulations, Kate. I now invite Tanya Monga, who graduated with the Bachelor of Business, to speak on behalf of the graduates. Tanya is highly respected by her fellow students and lecturers for her student leadership. She received a VU Student Leadership Award, and in 2016 was the President of the College of Business Society. Tanya is a member of Chartered Accountants Australia New Zealand, a student affiliate and student representative. Some of her many volunteering commitments at VU include hosting international orientation and roles as a V4U team leader and student ambassador. Please welcome Tanya Monga.
Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Council members, distinguished guests, academics, teaching staff, fellow graduates, family, and friends. We've waited far too long for this day, and I can't believe it's finally here. Congratulations, we made it. In the words of a great philosopher and a rapper, Drake, we started from the bottom, now we're here. I'm both proud and humbled to be here giving this valedictory speech amongst amazingly talented and inspiring individuals. In particular, I'm very proud to be an official Victoria University College of Business graduate. To achieve success, the definition of which is different to each one of us. You must strive each day to move forward. We will not always succeed immediately, and that is of no matter. The lack of success only becomes failure when you allow it to defeat you. We can proudly say that we have overcome challenges to balance study, work, sleep, and having a social life. We have had countless sleepless nights, many caffeine-fueled cramming sessions, and we have come to realize the best feeling in the world is hearing these 6 words. I haven't started the assignment either, or the other 6. I've got the same answer too. But we didn't get here alone. The success is not only ours, but the people who helped us get here. It was the people who challenged, supported, guided, and mentored us. The lecturers and tutors that emailed us and replied to us even on weekends, gave us hope and allowed us to walk into their offices and discuss the challenges we were facing, whether unit-related or otherwise. The student advisors that stayed in their offices late at night, trying to solve student matters that couldn't wait another day or night. They gave us motivation, encouragement, and most of all, they gave us hope that we can do this. The student life team that gave us programs that helped us become better leaders, better people by volunteering and amazingly delicious food and other events. But last but definitely not the least, our parents. We have so much to thank for. You stayed up late nights, woke up early in the mornings, compromised your happiness to see ours, endured us during hard times of exams. You filled our houses with books, music, movies, inspiration, and most importantly, love. I'm able to stand here on this stage because of the blessings my grandparents gave me and because of my twin pillars, my best friends, my parents. I couldn't have done it without both of you. You have been my ultimate inspiration, and I hope I finally made you too proud. This is VU's centenary year, and VU has definitely lived up to its mission, and it is a university of opportunity and success. VU has given us the opportunity to grow, learn, achieve, and achieve the goals that we set to achieve. So I would like to once again thank Victoria University's lecturers, administrative staff, coordinators, and advisors for assisting each one of us to grow as individual talents, and to pursue our unique journey, to seize our destiny and to find our own voices. Congratulations, class of 2016. I wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. I now invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Peter Dawkins, to read the charge to our new graduates.
Chancellor, can I ask all of the new graduates to stand, please? I charge you as graduates of Victoria University to uphold our commitment to excellence in the way you use your knowledge, skills and capabilities in your chosen occupations and industries and in your further studies. To engagement by the way you use your knowledge, skills and capabilities for the benefit of local and global communities. And access, along with equity and respect, by the way you connect with people from diverse countries, cultures, socioeconomic and educational backgrounds. Let it be known that you are now a graduate of Victoria University, defined by a commitment to excellence, engagement and access in everything you do. I charge you to make a difference to the world by modelling these values and behaviours and by being courageous in the way you play your part in solving problems in your work and in the broader community. Please be seated.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. I would now like to invite our Chancellor, Mr. George Pappas, to speak with you.
Thank you, Susan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're getting towards the end of our ceremony. Thank you all for your participation in our celebration and for responding to my invitation to you to celebrate loudly and cheerfully. Now, previously, we asked our graduates to stand, sit, turn around. I'm not going to ask you to do that again, and of course to come up on stage. I'd like all the graduates to remain seated, but I want everybody else to stand. All of our supporters, family, friends, please, you can all stand, because now you can give a very loud round of applause to appreciate and congratulate our graduates. Congratulations to the graduates.
Chancellor, that brings to a close the formal proceedings of this graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I extend an invitation to all graduates and guests to join him and the university procession in the view on level 4 for refreshments. Now, for safety reasons, I ask guests to remain in their places until the university procession and the new graduates have left the atrium. Guests will then be invited to leave once the procession and all graduates have departed. Now, would everyone please stand?